And, and happy Saturday to all of us. Let's have two demi-pliés and a 3 and a 4, two tendus to your second. Two demis and a 3 and a 4, two tendus to your fifth. Two demis and a 3 and a 4, two tendus to your second. Two grand pliés and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7, and close reverse and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, two tendus. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, two tendus, close fifth back. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, two tendus to your first. Grand and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Turn it in and stretch. Come back up. Find your balance in first. And that is all it is. Let's have our arms in first as well when we have our balance in first. Okay. And here we go. Make sure your heels say hello to each other on your way to fifth. Say hello. Really feel your half points all the way through. Feel all these hinges in your foot. Nice and tall in your waist. Relax your ankles. Turn it in and down. You can set it a little longer if you like. Destination forward and relax when you're ready. Okay, here we go. To the other side, please. And feel heels forward and little toes back. Let's go flex and the 2 to the side, to the front, rotate once and twice, tendu, demi, plié, and 2 lifts, demi-rond, rotate it twice, stretch and plié and flex and 2, 3 and 4, keep rotating on the oar for the set. Plié, inside and plié and outside 2 second, roll through in your second, reverse that and close. Flex and the 2, side and the back, rotate on the down for all 3 sets. Plié and the 1 and the 2 and the front and the side, rotate and 2 and the point and the plié and front and the front, side and the front, wow, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the plié, 1 inside side, 1 outside side, 2 second, roll through in your second, this time stay, feel your balance there. And that is all it is. 2 lifts, 2 demi-ronds, 2 rotations, point, close with plié. Front side back, inside side 1, outside side 2 second, roll through, reverse that roll through and close, 2 reverse. Okay, and here we go. Soft reverse, roll through and back to your first, and 1. And rotate on and on this time. Second, roll through, stay. Feel your little fingers again. Destination forward and relax. That's it. Okay. Wouldn't it be nice to change our head according to where our flexes are going? Just saying. Okay, here we go. Left side, please, and feel your allonges for that port de bras as well. Allonge to close and 2. Softly, seamless, and already back down. Good catch there, Jane. And relax when you're ready. Okay. One and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, one more time, and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, 7 and 8. Start it to the side, but keep your arms the same. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Start it to the back. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Demi-plie and stretch. We are ready to reverse it. Back, side, front, side, back, side. This is just to get you in the mood. Now we are starting it the same way, however, you're starting it to the side and not to the back. Your arms stay the same. Side. Where am I? Front. Back. Side. You're starting it to the front. You're going to the back. You're going to the side. Demi-plie. Close fifth, roll through in fifth. There we go. So your arms do always the same thing. However, your legs are changing. After 4 encore, you start your encore set to the side, back and front. And then back, front and side, while your arms keep going exactly as before, if you can. Front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, back, front, side. Back, front, side, demi-plie. That's all it is. However, you do have to control where your fingertips are going. This is your Saturday Chinese puzzle for today.
Side and then
Yes. Back with your arm to second. Your arm always goes third, second, arabesque, and second. Side, back, yes, front. Your arm goes to arabesque. No, to arabesque. That would be, yes, yeah. Tendu to the front with the arabesque arm, and you're finishing to the side again. There. Then now you're starting it to the back, so your arm again goes up to third when you're going to your tendu back. Now it goes to the side when you're going to the front. Now it goes to arabesque when you go to the side. Now you demi-plie, wipe your tears before you reverse it.
So, okay, sorry.
Yes.
Is the arm exactly the same every time, or is it like if you go to the back and you're reversing it, it's here? Like, is it opposite of your leg? Or does that make sense?
The first time your arm goes on the haut port de bras around for all 4 sets. The second time, arm goes en dedans encore all the way around when you're reversing it.
No matter what your feet are doing.
Exactly, that is the whole point.
So,
Yep, you're starting there. So your every second arm is always a second position. That is the good news, right? And that would be correct. What a fun way to spend our Saturday afternoon. I'm not quite sure, Jane, if that is right. But I'm also not sure where you're at.
I was trying to reverse it, but
Oh, to reverse it, so you're starting with your arabesque arm first.
but I started in second.
Right, correct. But you have an arabesque arm in the front. That's right. Now your next arm goes to second again. That is always in between. That's right. Now your next arm goes to third.
Yeah.
From the side to the front to the back. Yeah, so let's talk about these encore changes. Instead of going front, side, back, side, you're starting side, back, front, side. And then you're going front, back, front, side, demi-plie. So it keeps on going around, so to speak. Side, back, front. Back, front, side. Side, back, front, side. And then it goes back, front, side, demi-plie. So you get a little bit of a brain break.
So it doesn't go when you start to the side, it doesn't go side, back, side, front.
No, that would be a reversal. You're going side, back, keep logically going to the front and back to the side. So you
And
keep on
then,
painting the same cross the entire time. If you had a magic marker on your foot, you always paint the same cross. Is that
and
making
then
sense?
back side, front side, the
Then
last
back,
one,
front, side, back.
front, side,
But back,
back.
front, side, and be done. There is only 3 tendus in the last set. So you do always the same thing with the direction of your feet. The only difference is you're starting in a different place. There, front, side. Now start back. Go front, go side. Done. Reverse. Okay. Good luck. You get 2 encores to just get yourself settled. Okay, are we good for our final battle? Here we go. And it's nice and slow, so you can articulate your feet and be very much aware where your arms are. 1 and close and 2. So already lock all of this in. And 4. One more time. Same arm, start to the side. And the back. And the front. And the side. Start to the back, arm is up. Go to the front, arm is in second. Go to the side, arm is in arabesque. In arabesque, please stretch, reverse 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. One more time that. Really know each arm position and the appropriate count. Here we go, side, front, and back, and side. Start to the front, arabesque. Go to the back, arm is in second. Go to the side, arm is in third, demi-plié. 5th, roll through in 5th. And relax when you're ready. Alright. Careful with your habitual arms there. It's mean, I know, it's mega mean. Also known as M&M. One way to approach it probably would be to feel 1, 2, 3, 4 and keep on stubbornly saying to yourself 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of front side, back side when it comes to your arms. Because our brain is so incredibly connected to different positions for different feet positions. Is that making sense? All right, here we go. Left side, please. And here we go. 2, 3, 4. Again, and 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 1. And 2. And 3. And plie, reverse, and 1. To the side with arabesque. To the front with arm in second. To the back with arm in second. To the side with arm in third. To the front with arm in arabesque. To the back with arm in second. And relax. And we are done. Roll through in 5th. Let me be nice to you. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 3, 2, 1 and the change. 3, 2, 1. Stay in the same fifth. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and soutenu. 1, 2, 3 and the change. Side 2, 3 and the change. Don't change your fifth. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the front. Encore 4. Simple. So your brain can untwist itself and enjoy these regular arm positions with your regular tendu positions. Okay. And here we go. To the other side, and nice tight clear fifths, and put your hands and 1 and 2 and 3. To the side, to the front, to the side, and to the front. There we go. Let's go cheval, cheval, 1 and 2 and 3, cheval, cheval, 1 and 2 and 3, cheval. Let's do that for a change. Cheval, 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 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3. 3 close and fifth back, my bad. Cheval, cheval, 1 and 2 and 3, cheval, cheval, 1 and 2 and 3, cheval, 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 cheval. Passé relevé already. Close fifth to the other side. So it's just a combination and a half. 1 and the 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 and the 2, 1, 2, 3. Front and the side and the back and the side. 1, 2, 3 to first, 1, 2, 3 to fifth. Start it over. Side, side. 1, 2, 3. Side, side. 1, 2, 3 to the back, to the side, to the front, to the side. Passé relevé. Close fifth and soutenu. 2 chevals, 3 dégagés. 2 chevals, 3 dégagés. Cheval encore 4. 6 dégagés. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, close fifth. Start it over. Or reverse. 2 chevals, 3 dégagés. 2 chevals, 3 dégagés. Cheval encore from the back. Passé from the back to the front as a balance, close fifth and soutenu. To the other side. Yes, no, maybe. I see doubt.
After. Oh, I know why. Okay. Okay.
Okay, perfect. And here we go. And nice quick toes. Decisive fifths or firsts. And a fifth. Fifth. First, plie, fifth. Let's not forget that plie. Encore. With your arm. 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. Encore 1. Passé relevé, let go, soutenu, other side, here we go, and side. Side, 1, 2, 3. Encore 1. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1. passe, and be done. Make sure you don't hesitate too long. And relax. Alright. Okay. Cheap but effective. Port de bras forward and 2 in 5 today, 3 and the 4 since we haven't been there yet. Wrongs 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 on the line. The 6 and the 7 close your 5th. To the bar. 2 and the 3 and the 4 on the or and the 6 and the 7 close your 5th. Relevé, coupé, passé. Stay. Close 5th. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 4 on the gens on the dent. Forward and 2 and the 3 and the 4, 4 on the gens on the or. Away from the bar and the 3 and the 4, 4 more on the gens on the dent to your 5th. Plié, relevé, coupé, passé. Feel your balance. Close it. Close 5th, then go into your parallel stretch. So rond de gens alternate on the or on the dent, depending on which 5th position you're coming from. Port de bras go forward, back, and side. And here we go. Try to maintain that really good 5th all the way through your port de bras. Open your hand. Rond de gens and 1. And 2. And 3. Close 5th back, nice tight 5th, up and over back, again maintain that 5th position, long back. On the door and 5. To the bar and on. Close 5th back. Squeeze. You're already unbalanced, even with your hand on the bar. Up and over, back and over. Feel your fingertips. Okay, here we go. To the other side, please. Yeah, once you take your fifth position relevé, you're already there. You don't have to worry about anything outside of not changing anything on your structure, regardless of if you're in fifth or in your passé. Is that making sense? Here we go. Left side, please. And one and the two and the three and the four and the five and the six and around. One and the two and the three and the four and the five and the six and around. One and the two and the three and the four, five and the six and around. Plié to balance front, pas de bourrée to change. Balance by two and the three and the four, back, plié, attitude. Take your own just a second. One and the two and the three and the four, five, plié and the around. One and the two and the three and the four, five and the six, grand jeté, brush it through. Arabesque, pas de bourrée, soutenu. Other side. fairly simple and straightforward. Here we go. Explore the power of your toes. And the toes, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Grand jeté would have gone up. Okay. Port-de-bras forward, and 2 and 3 and 4 fondu, and 6 and 7 and 8 coupe, and attitude 45, stretch, close your fifth. To the bar, and 2 and 3 and 4 fondu, so they're a little on the slow side, coupe inside front 45, stay, close your fifth. Back, and 2 and 3 and 4 fondu to the back, and 7 and 8 fondu to the front, and 3 and 4 fondu to the side, and 7 and 8 circular port-de-bras, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. One last plie relevé inside coupe, close fifth soutenu, other side. Fondu to the port-de-bras forward, and 2 and 3 and 4, fondu 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, switch to the other leg, 45-degree balance, attitude, stretch, close. To the bar, fondu side, inside front attitude. To the back, fondu back, fondu front, fondu side, they are all 4 counters, close fifth, one circular port-de-bras, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and inside coupe balance, close fifth, and soutenu. To the other side. Yes. You're still on mute.
Sorry, all the port-de-bras are with the tendu?
Yes, correct, since we haven't been there yet. Excepting, of course, for your circular port-de-bras. Are we good, Craig?
The third one is port-de-bras to the back, and then
Fondu to the back. One more inside front fondu. One more outside side fondu. They're all 4 counters, so there's plenty of time if you wanted to let go of the bar. Close your fifth from there. Circular port-de-bras. And an inside coupe squeeze. Okay. And here we go. Port-de-bras forward. we're not going that slow. Since we're in a 6/8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6. Fondue and 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6. So go double speed. Otherwise, we're going to do this thing until tomorrow. Making sense? That's right.
Okay.
Swoopy. We'll make it swoopy instead of droopy. Okay. Here we go. Forward. Fingertips on. And back up. And forward. Switch attitude back. Let go and deal with it. Start it to the side and quarter bra. And come back. And forward. Inside attitude front. This time not too high. Careful. Up and over back. And forward. Inside front. Fondue. And outside side. Close your fifth circle and 1. Don't forget your inside coupé squeeze before you soutenu. To the other side we go forward and 1. And fondue 2. And 3. Not too high your attitude, careful. Hips on the shoulders. And make sure your bottom heel is turned out as much as it can be. And 1. And forward. Inside front fondue and 5. Outside side fondue. Close your fifth circular quarter bar. You can take it a little quicker if you like to have more time for your coupé run and squeeze. And relax. Let's go 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the double and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Petit and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 1 flick, flack, open, close. And the back and the side and the front and the side. Double back, double side, double front, double side. Petit battement and the 3. 2 plié, flick, flack, en dedans, soutenu. Other side. Single encore, double encore, petit battements. Flick flack on the or close with back. Reverse and left. With these nice sharp heads, that would be very nice. And here we go. Starting with your head to the side. And will you strike the floor? Petit. Careful 1. Keep it in coupé. A little better. Yep. Soutenu and Let's go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Relevé l'an 2 to enveloppé and 4 and 5 and 6 tendu, 7 and 8. So same arms throughout 1 and 2. Attitude through passé, développé 6 and 7 and 8. So reverse circular port de bras. I knew there was something we haven't done yet. 5 and 6 plié, 7 and 8. Relevé l'an, so it's basically slow enveloppé. Relevé l'an through attitude to passé to fifth. When quick développé, close your fifth. Did it to the back, 2 and 3 and 4. When quick développé. Lift and attitude and passé and close. When quick développé to the side. Circular port de bras reverse. Plié soutenu, other side. So it's an enveloppé followed by a fast développé. Try to have the same arms the entire time. So there's no arabesque in sight when it comes to your arms. Are we good? And here we go. Remember, you have 2 arms and 2 legs, equally engaged. Brush 1. Away from your center, feel your leg getting longer as you bring it in. Close your fifth. Développé quick, same port de bras. Open it 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Now lower. And close. And 1. No, relevé l'an and 2. And 3. And 4. Now quick port de bras, quick foot. Chain in second. There, arm in second. It's the same port de bras throughout. And 1. And 2. And 3. Your arm opens to second. You do exactly the same thing a little faster. 1. But keep your leg up a little longer, why not? And close fifth back. And 1. Open your chest. Each corner, each wall of the room. Demi-plié à la seconde. And soutenu to the other side and brush. Open your arm to second. Quick développé, but stay with your arm in second. And close. There we go, all the way around, same thing, brush. On the haut port de bras. Through first, open. And 1. Chain arm in second, there we go. And close fifth back. Circle 1. And finish. All right. Yeah, the subtle difference between that and that. Okay.
So, when you bring your leg into passe, is that when you're opening to second after the
In this case, we open to second when we closed in fifth. And then you basically go non-stop to second when you open your leg.
Okay.
Yeah. And there are 1,000 different ways of doing it. We could have divided it evenly. We could have done all kind of other things. Let's have this one. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, half turn. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, half turn. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 7 and 8, 1 and a half and a close, cloche and a stretch and a close, reverse and a left and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, half turn on the long, front and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, half turn on the or. Grand battement 2 and a 3 and a 4, there are 4 to the side and a 7 and 8, 1 and a half, close fifth back, cloche front, cloche back, stretch. Plie. We'll take the left afterwards since we're reversing it on the other side. 3 grand battements a half turn. 3 grand battements a half turn. 4 grand battements, 1.5. You do not change your coupe. So your first cloches go back front, stretch it to the back, close fifth back, to reverse on the other side. Remember, coupe is a squeeze, not to pick up off your leg or your knee. Okay, here we go. And up. Closing arms in first string. And 1, 2. Don't think about it, just do it. Commit yourself to your coupe. And back, and front, and back. Close. 1. Just squeeze your heel. And 1. Just squeeze your toes. And 1. Just squeeze your heel. There were only 3. Yes, Jane, there were only 3 cloches there in the end. Squeeze your heel and your toes great. Close your fingertips off your closing side. That is all I can say. And preferably all at the same time, of course. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. If you do your first half turns absolutely correct, that last one isn't going to be a problem. At least that is the theory. All right, here we go. And let's have a nice stretch and cry before we come to the center. Okay. Okay. Are we ready for bigger and greater things?
Always.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see the appearance in the mirror of the cabinet. Okay. We already kind of know what is happening. 1 and 2 and 3 and no. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 temps liés, so we don't run out of room. Or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 temps liés, and 1 and 2 and 3 and close behind, close in front. Écarté, relevé, tombé, and close. Pas de basque. Temps lié. Fourth, relevé, plié, pas de bruit. Fifth, brush and attitude to passer. Close, quick développé, push down. Tombé forward, temps lié back. Same thing, an arabesque, relevé lent, through attitude to passer. Come back to where you came from. Quick développé, relevé, tombé, temps lié. Brush and two and passer is an écarté back. Développé quick, relevé, tombé, close, pas de basque. Temps lié, plié, attitude relevé, plié, pas de bruit. Done. Are we good to give this a mic?
Yeah.
How's Jane doing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's keep the arm. Tombé, temps lié back. One. Let's have these arms. Eventually I'll make up my mind. Développé, écarté back. Relevé, tombé, close, plié. I knew I forgot something. Plié, pas de bourrée, pour de bras forward, up and open. Let's have the start with your relevé long, but always take the other one to third for your passé. Open, then close. Then take your développé, tombé, temps lié, keep it. Same thing from your arabesque, take them both up, close. Now regular arms for your tombé. So always when you have your passé, take both arms up just to stay consistent with that port de bras.
And the tombe, the écarté back. It's
Close
not as-
fifth.
Yeah.
No, right. It just closes fifth for your pas de basque. To temps lié, to fourth, to attitude relevé, plié, pas de bruit, port de bras forward, come back up.
After the pas de basque.
That is how your pas de basque finishes, yeah? And then you have an additional temps lié. So that goes through. Pas de basque,
Oh,
temps lié back, now prepare. Plié, pas de bourrée, to fifth. Port de bras, that's it. Make sure in your envelope your knee is changing your standing side. Ditto in your arabesque. These things are all going on the oar. Ditto from écarté front. It's all on the oar. Yeah, that is important when we have these direction changes. They are all on the oar, so make your standing side react to your working side and not vice versa. Okay. And here we go. And close. Quick développé. One. Push down. Tombe. Tombe. And one. Relevé long. Quick arabesque développé to the point. Push down. Tombe. Tombe. Quick and relevant. Close fifth. Advance. Tombe. Plie. Attitude. And push down. Feel your knee. Developing, relevant, tombe, and tombe. Effacé arms would be good. Make sure it's a tombe, not just the step. Okay. Yeah, Jane, careful. You have two legs and two arms that need to work together, especially with quick développés to écarté, if you don't want to knock yourself over. And keep in mind your opposite arm is in second position, not in third, in your écarté.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will throw yourself, because that arm flying up there and the same leg opening obviously is going to give you a bit of a push.
Here, here, and then does it stay here, your arms, until
You close.
and then
And now it goes into wherever you're going next, right? Correct. And then tend your back, regular effacé arm. And close. There, all the way up. Open them when you close. Now develop it quick. Feel your impolite finger in front of your nose. Careful there. Tombe back and tombe forward. And close. That's right. And then it's right there. All the way to your écarté back angle. Close. Careful, your opposite arm is the one on the side, not in the front. Right. And if you actually look to it, you'll feel a little bit better, and then you should be fairly stable.
no.
Plie. Pas de bruit. Make sure you're always aware of which way your hips are facing. Either one corner or the other one, and your shoulders and your hips want to be extremely parallel to each other. Your elbows always want to be in front of you. Do we have the appetite of doing this one more time? Perfect. How about making it a turn and attitude this time? But don't do anything different than what you just did with your relevé. All right. That's the trick and the challenge at the same time. Here we go. And feel your standing legs strongly pushing into the floor. Opening side and closing side. And one. And standing leg pushes down up position. Good. Tendez back softly. And one. Push down. There's no arm in first chain. Push down. Yes. Tendez soft. Push down into the floor. Close your fifth. And one. There we go, a little better. And paddles. You can phrase it a little bit quicker, not to get stuck anywhere. And go. Plié. Paddleboard. Melt. Strong FSA back. Careful there. Better. Yes. Easy and control. Yes. Better. Really squeeze your legs together. Okay. There was some nice improvement. Okay. Chassé forward and tendez, plié, pas de basque over, plié, pirouette, close fifth, FSA, tombé, pas de bourrée. Chassé back, tendez, forward, close fifth, open, FSA, pas de bourrée, plié, en dehors to your fifth. You're ready for the other side. Chassé and tendez and pas de basque and plié and pirouette, close fifth, tombé, pas de bourrée. Chassé back and forward and fifth into tombé pas de bourrée to your fourth, pirouette to your fifth. Technically, you could go again. Chassé tendez pas de basque. Immediately. Yes, pas de basque. All you have to do is start that front foot going sideways into your.
So it doesn't come back in first.
It does not. It does not. You're absolutely correct. Correct. Into your fourth. Pirouette, close fifth. Immediately into relevé FSA. So your life is not over after that pirouette. FSA tombé pas de bourrée to the other side. There. But make it a double up here, of course. Now start it to the back. Chassé back. And the forward. This time do close your fifth for another double up here. FSA tombé pas de bourrée. To fourth. Pirouette to fifth. En dehors, en dehors, en dehors. close fifth position back, that gets you to the other side. Pas de basque. Plié, turn, close fifth, open, relevé, tombe, pas de bourrée. Starter to the back, chassé back, tombe forward, close fifth, tombe, pas de bourrée. 2/4, pirouette en dehors, close fifth back. So you get the same pirouette twice. It just goes on somewhat differently. Are you good with the sequence, quick?
I think so.
Okay. How is Jane? Let's give it a mark. Let's see what happens. Starting with our left foot and front. No reason to rush, no reason to panic. How's great?
Okay.
All right. I would emphasize more on the steps than on the turns, just saying. Okay, here we go. And almost, excepting for on the right side. Easy, calm arms. Even so, we are already there should be a strong plié croisé front to get your pas de basque started.
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay.
And that is, I believe, for both of you. So you're here, it starts right there to get over to the other side. Yeah, correct. And then remember, all of these turns are closing in fifth. Remember, passé is passing. From coupé to passé into the back of your knee, to the back, coupé into your fifth position back. Instead of being stuck in some place and then everything wobbles. Make sure your closing fingertips do that rather than your closing arm doing that. I think that might be one cause of the problem. Okay. And you could dance it just a little tiny bit more too. Here we go. Correct. If your pirouettes are predictable on one side and not on the other, it means that your favored leg is too active on the wrong side. Is that making sense? So you're basically pushing yourself over from your right foot on that side, instead of pushing down into the floor and with your left foot. Almost. And without all of that force from your upper arms. Almost. I'll give you some context, which makes it usually better. But don't forget your coupe, hence our next combination. Yeah. What can I say? Changement 2 and the 3 and the 4, pas de basque 2 and the 3 and the 4, coupe pirouette close fifth, relevé tombé pas de bourré. So this is echoing very much what we just did. Changement 2 and the 3 and the 4, pas de basque 6 and the 7 and 4th. On the down 2 and the 3 and the 4th, 3 more changements here on the other side. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, pas de basque. Plié, coupe, pirouette on the or 2/5, relevé tombé pas de bourré. The same thing once again, and the 4, 5, and the 6. However, from here we are preparing for our on the down turn. On the down close fifth, 3 more changements. You're back on the other side. 4 changements, pas de basque. Coupe turn close fifth, back. Effacé, relevé, tombé, pas de bourré. Start over. 4 changements in pas de basque. To on the down fourth, however, this time. On the down close fifth, 3 more changements. You're ready for the left. All right, let's give it a mark. How's Jane doing? Probably already 1.5 miles ahead of us. Okay. Close fifth, relevé, tombé, pas de bourré. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, pas de basque. 2 on the down prep, close fifth. 3, 2, 1, stretch, 1. Okay.
The 4 changements are on face.
Yes.
Okay.
And here we go. One, two, three. 1. Now, if you wouldn't prepare with that side arm coming somewhere from over there, that would help your underdown turn on the other side. Jane, try to land your pirouette and bounce immediately into your développé effacé front instead of just landing and then taking it afterward. A little quicker toes to get off the ground, a little tighter fifths when you're landing. And be aware of your feet when you're preparing. Feel 10 toes firmly planted on the floor to take off for your turns, not just 3.5 toes. Okay, I guess we can do this one more time to lead us into a fabulous weekend. And here we go. Careful one. Ah, great, that's the idea. Okay. Now, when your future self is watching your present self, that then will be in the past. Craig, watch how you open your arms out of your pirouette.
Okay.
All right, however, it is time to say goodbye for today. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will be
You
seeing
too.
you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.